is your captain speaking. Captain Ui / Neil Scotercio. Ui, of course, standing for Uber Eats, which is what we're doing today. Just had a look at the menu log roster and they got no spots for tonight, which is crazy. So you got a lot of probably got a lot of new riders coming on for menu log, which is kind of good for menu log but kind of bad for me, but it doesn't worry me too much. I got should do pretty well out of Uber Eats today. Our direction will be that way again, headed to the Sydney CBD, which is a southeasterly direction, I think, southeasterly, yeah. I've got to make a good pirate, wouldn't I? Pirate. So yeah, just doing all Uber Eats today, so gonna make it a good night too. So probably finish up about 8 o'clock. It's about 11:30 now, so good 7, 8, maybe 9 hours of work with a few breaks and a bit of fun in between. Who knows, maybe a dirty joke or two. And before I forget to, I'll tell you now, I'm going to take you all on a little trip, special trip today. I had a job the other night and it was kind of odd, let's just say that. The customer fucked up a bit and ended up having to go a little bit further than I was expecting, but it actually turned out to be not as bad as I thought. So, and I thought, wouldn't that make a great video? So here we are, Thursday the 10th, I think, of February. Yeah, not a cloud in the sky. So we're going to have a good fun day today. Our temperature today will be, I think currently it'll be around about 30 degrees. It's just before the hottest part of the day. In about an hour or so, the temperature will pump up to around 32 degrees, they say, today. That's 32 Celsius, which for the Americans and anyone else who uses the Fahrenheit system, that's around 82 degrees Fahrenheit. So not sure how hot it gets over there. I think they start freaking out when it gets to 70 Fahrenheit over in America. Yeah, it just shows how much tougher and more hardy us Aussies are. Yeah, only joking. Get all the Americans out there. USA! USA! Yeah. Nice view. Nice boats here too. This is just before Glebe Foreshore Park and the train sheds. I head that way through the CBD. Then I might do the special trip early. Haven't had any jobs yet, so it's pretty quiet today, so might get that out of the way. And where I'm heading there might actually be a fair few jobs, because it's sort of an area that's known for being underrepresented by riders. So we'll see when we get over there. Just for now, I'll switch off again and head to the CBD and then off to the new location. Where could it be? We'll soon find out. See ya. Lazy boy. It's our first one for the day. We're taking some rolls over to Lauren at Balmain. Rozelle, yeah. Deliver that, and I dare say we'll probably get a few more down Rozelle way, so our little surprise trip might actually take a bit longer. to get there, but not to worry. That's like a little bonus thing. I'm here to make money. So let's go make some money. I dare say that shop will be popular today too. It's Messina, the ice cream place, or gelato, for all the Italians out there. That is very popular. If you come back here, there'll be a long lineup out in this general area. Around between sort of 2 and 6 p.m. it gets absolutely chockers, especially on a day it's 31 degrees like today. That's my brother's bike. Anyway, I'll get moving. Alrighty, just dropped that one off at Rozelle. Just going through back streets a bit here. And yeah, I'm on a, there we go. Another one coming. Knew we get one. Yeah, Subway Rozelle to Balmain. Yeah, we'll get that one. That's on the way to the city, that's good. Yeah, so Uber, I got a one bonus yesterday of $100 for hitting 50 orders over the last 3 days. Now the next level of that bonus is if I do 10 orders today, I get another 50, and 10 orders today, another 50, and then it's basically $50 for another 10 after that, and then after that you do another 15. After that they give you 50. So I'll probably just do the 20 orders realistically today, but you never know. I think we'll get to 20 and maybe call it quits. We'll see how we go. Drive along Darling Street here, Main Street of Rozelle, Balmain. So Subway got a promotion on during the summer where you you got a Subway card, like a loyalty card thing, and you buy a couple of certain items. Oops, hang on, this phone's playing up. You buy a couple of certain items, you get a free floating footlong. It's like a inflatable footlong thing, so that might be good fun. Oh, okay, I won't mess with him. Down there, or? Yeah. Let's look here. It's the first one. This one's Palmer, saying get back the other way. Palmer is that way. Google Maps. Anyway, off we go. One's Palmer Street and one's further down Higham Street, which, as I said, that one's closer to the CBD. Hey guys, here's another little tip. Bring along a stapler, because quite often the restaurants don't staple the bags, I've found, and that can lead to all kinds of issues, especially if you've got like juice in there. So take a little 30 second to a minute delay on this one, and we will staple the bag so that shit doesn't fly everywhere. There's only a short delay, so I'm going to sell it some. See, beautiful. Set up, bags closed. That just means things don't move around inside the bag that much. Holds it straighter, and we don't get poor feedback for drinks that spill in the bag. So yeah, that's a little tip. Go and buy a stapler. That stapler I bought was about 12 bucks, 15 bucks or something at Officeworks. Buy a box of staples as well. That way, you know, when you get away from the restaurant, you stop and you, if they haven't stapled the bag, that is, you just make a little quick pit stop and staple the bag up, because you don't want to hit speed humps like this and have shit go everywhere. So yeah, that's one little tip that I've found is sort of helps. And yeah, as I said, you know, it avoids the drinks, salads, soups, whatever spilling inside their bag. It can lead to you potentially getting a tip or good feedback as well. Good feedback is probably worth more than tips, if you ask me, but yeah. So I'll probably most likely be a car driver that couldn't find a park, so it's double parking. He's dumped his food outside the apartment door, which is bad. I'd never do that unless the customer sort of said, yeah, I'll be down in a second. But anyway, we're just going to get this one delivered. We're going to have to go through there, so I'll close that up. But yeah, that's a bad example of customer service right there. I'd never do that. You go. Okay, so just stop there for a little drink. And we're up to 7 for the day, so I might head to the CBD now. We can do a little get to 3 CBD ones and then do a little trip from there. It's over in the distance that way, somewhere, the trip. See if anyone can guess. Howdy y'all. You ain't gonna believe this, but here's one from my American friends out there. Next customer's name is Jesse James. Well, I'll be damned. Alrighty y'all. Just done good old Uncle Jesse James. Gonna head to town now. Sydney CBD. How y'all like this accent? A great southern accent. From Texas, y'all. Alrighty. Enough of that. But yeah. Head to the CBD now, and so up to 8 trips, 8 out of 10, so we'll try and get another 2 more, maybe coming through Annandale here, maybe Glebe, and who knows, maybe 1 or 2 Newtown. And that's all the territory I'm in at the moment, so see if we can get another 2 and then we'll do our little trip. Okay, just going to stop for a quick bite to eat. I've just done our 10th delivery of the day, so that brings up the bonus, and I'll see, just have a quick look what I'm up to. 104 bucks in, well, a couple of hours, not even. Where are we here? 104 bucks in, yeah, basically 2.5 hours. 104 bucks. Oh, I got a tip too. A quick tip, thank you. That was from Trevor Street, Littlefield. She was nice too. Nice young lady. Thank you for your tip. And yeah, so 100 bucks we're up to now. And yeah, I might have a crack at that next 10 and get another 50 bucks out of that. So that'll be another 100. So, but for now, I'm gonna just have something to eat and head for the trip later. Yeah, here's our trip. We're going to go across the Sydney Harbour Bridge. And I thought it'd be much harder getting up there at that back part the other day. The customer actually placed an order, put the wrong address, put a CBD street instead of a Milsons Point street. So I was like, fuck, what should I do? So I called them, spoke to them, and they said, yeah, they put the wrong address, blah, blah, blah. I called Uber, couldn't get through to anyone, as per usual. So I thought, I called the customer back and I thought, bugger it, I'll go for a ride and see how long it takes, see how far it is. And I said, try you near Milsons Point Station, which is the first train station on the other side of the bridge. And she goes, yeah, I'm right opposite Milsons Point Station. So I thought, bugger it, might as well do it. Just see how long it took. And I think seriously it took me about, I wasn't in CBD, probably 5 or 10 minutes to get across the bridge and to their address. So yeah, so I thought I did it and I was like, shit, that was easy. So might do a couple of deliveries over on the north side today. Hello North Sydney, here I come. And this of course is the Sydney Harbour Bridge in front of you. Probably from a slightly different angle than you're used to seeing it if you haven't been across it, but yeah, enjoy. That direction down to our sort of diagonal left. As I said, over here to my left is sort of North Sydney, Chatswood. Out there's the ocean to our right. And just down there's Luna Park, little amusement park down there. Been sort of opened and closed through the years. These groups of residents right near there don't like all the noise, so every so often the noise complaints pick up and they close the park for a year or two and they reopen it. It's hilarious. Typical fucking Sydney syndrome. The sorts of people that would move next to a pub and want the pub shut down. If you ask me, those people are fucking idiots. Don't move next to a pub if you don't want noise, if you don't want people pissing on your doorstep at 3 AM in the morning. Don't move next to a fun park if you can't handle the noise. If you've got kids and you want to say, right, out the door, kids, go to the fun park for the day. Move next to a fun park or near a fun park and just let them go nuts all day. Oh god, looks like they're building something new down there as well by the looks of it. I'm not exactly sure what it is. I think, being Sydney, it will be more apartments. What a shame. Wouldn't it be good if they could expand Luna Park? Fuck those wanky residents off that live over there that want it shut down. Anyway, I'll stop my rant now. It's good fun in the park, I've been there quite a few times. Yeah, here we are, the other side of the Sydney Harbour Bridge. The only shit thing about getting over this side is we've got stairs to go down. You gotta jump off the bike and sort of walk it down. It's just over there. Oh, there's a game of soccer on too. Just a probably a work competition. Right, catch a little bit of that from the top and switch off. So yeah, we're on the other side of the bridge. I delivered to the other night. It's just up the street here. So, oh, it's like a kids. Oh, I thought it was like a work competition. Anyway, this is the point I told you about. I'll shut off here and go for a ride in North Sydney. Let you know how I go. So here we are at the start of Pacific Highway, North Sydney. See if we can get any up here. So on my left there's North Sydney Station, and heading down there to the right is Walker Street. Head down to North Sydney Overway down there. So head up the Pacific Highway and just see, because I know there's a lot of restaurants up along here, one little area. I used to work at St Leonard's and there was a patch there with a few little restaurants there. Might ride along to there and see how we go. Yeah, ride around here for an hour or two and see if we can pick up a few late lunchy ones. Okay, first order in North Sydney from Subway. So head back down North Street. I was just heading up to North Sydney Oval to give you all a bit of a tour. But work takes precedence, of course. For me to make money, so I'll make money first and do the touring later. Off to Subway we head. Alrighty, second delivery in North Sydney, and I don't think the bonus thing is count over here. It didn't show the other one up, so what I might do is head back soon because they're not going to count towards the bonuses. Not much point doing it over here, but I'll have a further look at that later. But yeah, up that hill and to the right's the next one. You did that second delivery and the bonus is ticked over to 1, so I think it is counting them for the bonus, but it seems to be a little bit too hilly to be worth it, even though they have got the 1.3 surge when Sydney CBD and everywhere else has got 1.1. Jesus, my brakes. Yeah, so I might head back to the CBD now, do maybe CBD in Newtown or something. This was a bit too hilly for the bikes, probably use up, you know, a lot of battery and then have to get home, have less battery to get home. So it's been fun, 2 quick trips and back to the CBD I think. Okay, so nothing ventured, nothing gained. You live and you learn. Yeah, it does look quite hilly, that's really the only reason. No, it's about to start getting busy in sort of CBD, Newtown, Glebe area, so that'll bring up quite a bit. Now I've just got to figure out how to get back to Milson's Point. I need to down this way somehow. Anyway, we'll see you all back in the city. Actually, I thought we could go back across the bridge there. Might head down to Luna Park here, give you all a tour of the outside area of Luna Park down here. that's the direction I was sort of going to be heading, back over there, across the water there. So I think we should make it over there before the storm hits. It just might be sort of getting muggy, so anyway, it's the Opera House over there. That's a ferry stop too. It's new ferry, you know, they had a ferry stop down here. Jump straight off the ferry and come and jump on the rides at Luna Park if it's open. I think it might currently be closed because of the health situation. We'll just see. Oh, it looks like it's open. Maybe not. Hang on. A bit of painting there. Up there into the Coney Island. That thing in there called Coney Island, one of these ones. That's the one they call Coney Island. Go in there, do all sorts of amusements and stuff in there. That's the Mighty Mouse, the little roller coaster. Went on there a couple of times, it's good fun. It's a good little spot here. Might even check the weather app just to make sure storms sort of not going to hit the city. Yeah, unfortunately Luna Park's definitely closed. Ain't going in there today. That's sort of pretty much it, you know. Big Dipper, that's the roller car. I don't think I've been on that one. Maybe I have, I can't remember. Anyway, we'll finish up the little tour here and head up to Milson's Point Station and back to the city. Stand corrected. My little rant before about Wanky residents and there being a new apartment building up. That was an outdoor Olympic pool. It's now going to be an indoor swimming centre by the looks of it. So yeah, I stand corrected and brilliant. just what they should have done. I upgrade that pool. That's good.
Love you.
Love you too. I know you. Yeah, a bit of fun. Milson's Point Station, head back across the bridge and head into the city. I'll see you over there. So just had a look at the weather app, and that storm is coming up from the south. It looks like it's going to hit the city, so what I'm going to do is get back to the city, maybe do 1 or 2 orders before the storm hits, and you know, get under cover, ride the storm out. Just going to sort of pass right over, so if it does bucket down raining, I can sit under cover for a bit, chill out, relax, and then get onto the night deliveries. The good thing with the storm hitting though too is the people, as soon as they know a storm's coming, they'll head home or they'll stay in the office. They, what do you call it? They hunker down in place, so to speak. They don't run out and go get drinks and food and whatever on Thursday night. So that's a good thing for me. They'll either work late in the office or quickly escape the storm and get home. As soon as they get home, sit on the couch for an hour and just say, fuck, we're gonna have dinner. Couldn't be asked cooking. I'll just get Uber Eats. And that's where I come in. Alrighty, let's get across there. Nine deliveries to go until we hit that next bonus too. So that's another $50 on top of the $50 I earned this morning. So yeah, off we go. What I might do, I might take a little detour just across the Harbour Bridge. The observatory here. Might go out and do a little trip around there. Give you all a little bit more value. See that storm will be better too from here. Do a little trip just around. It's called Observatory Hill, where we're going to head. Sort of the top of it. Well, you got the observatory here and sort of just below there. So see how we can see. The observatory's closed. Okay. A little on here. Good storm coming in. I think I might have been in there once as a kid. Funny story, I went to the, I think it was like the observatory in East London. I was on a recent trip there in, I think it was 2015. And me and my mate had been out the night before and he went to watch cricket that day. And he had pre-purchased tickets and everything, so I well, fuck it, I'll kill a bit of time. I just decided to go and have a look at the London Observatory. I think, pretty sure it was the observatory. It was in East London, Woolwich. That's the Woolwich Observatory, I'm pretty sure it was called. And what you do, I sort of went to like a little show in there where you they lay back in the chair and they sort of portray all the stars on the roof and they show you all about all the stars and the constellations and things. Anyway, I was sort of watching away and I didn't even realise, but I fell asleep. Fell asleep, and I'm pretty sure I would have been snoring too, maybe, because at that stage I had a little bit of a cold, and when I have a cold I can put on a bit of a snore. I'm not generally a snorer out there for all the ladies out there, so don't be put off. So yeah, but just occasionally when I have like a cold, I do a bit of snoring. I was laying there snoring, slept beautifully, and just in time I woke up as the guy was finishing the show, the presentation thing. I was like, oh shit, I fell asleep. So yeah, it's a very calming sort of place. So look up the sky, sort of think, oh, eBay, hello eBay. And my old employees, where I come from in the UK, following up. Anyway, I digress. It's very, as I said, it's very calming looking up at the stars. I just honked right out and woke up at the end of the show. So yeah, funny story about observatories. But yeah, get down to Woolwich Observatory if you're in East London. It's a good little couple of hours to spend over there. I'm not sure as well if the West Ham Stadium is still intact. You can go over and do a stadium tour at the old West Ham Stadium, the Boleyn Ground. Pretty sure that's what they call it. It's one of those old English stadiums. Beautiful, you know, right in the middle of where all the housing area. So you can just see all the fans who come in. All the fans who come in there on game day, and in the housing and that, the streets will be full. It's amazing. Anyway, back in the CBD now. We've got a couple of orders to do. Well, no, we haven't, but hoping for a few orders. So yeah. Alright, stop there. But, yeah, on the subject of soccer too. On the subject of soccer, we had our first real kick around with two of the new players that have come in, and they're good. They're all like good attacking players. One's a good centre midfielder. The other fellow will be a good striker with a good touch, good physical strength. So that's what we needed from our team last year. We're obviously losing a few players as well, but what can you do? That happens at our level, yeah. But yeah, we've got 8 guys. I think it's 8, 4 on 4 we played last night, and so we'll kick around, and yeah, looks like we should have a good year. We've got one new fella coming next week because he couldn't make last night. So yeah, Centenary Park, 6:30 PM on a Wednesday night if you're keen. Come down. We're nearly, I dare say we're nearly full. We're around the 15 player mark. So probably won't be picking up too many more players, but yeah, I think we'll have a good year this year. Might have to take a few videos of our training and games and stuff. We'll see later. See if the boys want to do it. Yeah, I'll just show you the rain radar too. That big red bit in the middle is going to fucking hit the whole of the Sydney metro area, I reckon. 14 minutes ago was that just starting to get Liverpool and Sutherland, so it's probably about an hour or so away from the CBD. So just get an idea of what we're going to hit. We're here, storm's here. Anyway, as I said, I'll maybe get 1 or 2 deliveries before the storm. And then I'll try and jump undercover, the usual spot at Darling Harbour while the storm hits. Then after the storm, we get a couple of deliveries done and head home after that. So yeah. It's Little Hay Street, dining area, barber shop there as well. But there, so one's all the way up there. That's sort of that dining square thing I've shown you before. There's like a food courty thing in that round building, that XOPP. Did a few orders from there too before, so it gets quite busy at night time too, as you can probably imagine. So yeah. One order here at Winboy. Oh, that's a different, that's just a pickup. Anyway, we'll just waiting for this one and we'll get moving. Alright. Looks like they got a little Hello Kitty town thing happening there. I wouldn't have a clue what on earth it is, what it's for, whether it's like a show or something I put on, but yeah, I'm getting their photos taken that there. And as you can probably hear in the background there, that is thunder. So I reckon there's a good chance we're going to get wet on this tour, so on this trip I should say. So should stay back there at Darling Harbour, but undercover, but fuck it. Oh God, Bar Street, Campton, now we're going a fair way too. Could be a fun trip. Maybe we'll see how we go. Alrighty, so I copped a little bit of rain on the way to those 2 orders. Got them done though, all sweet. and just got one order for a Newtown, which I dare say could turn into a double. Newtown being as busy as it is, so I'll take my time getting the fishbowl and we'll pick that one up and hopefully we'll get a double. What do I say? I get a double, there's a double. There you go, bang. Thank you very much. Just in case anyone's wondered what I look like, there we go. That's the man behind the video. And this is what I wear. Yeah. Righty. That last delivery was double, went from Newtown over to here in, one was Leichhardt and this one's in Lilyfield, so got 3 more to hit the bonus, so up to 7 out of 10. That's the second bonus that I was telling you about, so it'll be the extra 50 bucks. So we'll get onto that. I'm going to head up to Balmain, do them, because I've got, it says batteries on 3 bars left, but I think it's closer to the 2 bars end, so, so stay at Balmain, punch a few out there. That one I'm closer to home too. I haven't got to worry, haven't got get the what they call the battery anxiety that all the electric car users have these days. So yeah, head over to Balmain, do a couple orders. I mean, I'll aim for 3, I might do 5, I might do 7, I might do 9, I might do 10, who knows. I'll just see how busy it is, but yeah, another 3, get a 50 buck bonus. Currently on 173, so if I was to get that, I reckon I'd probably get up around the 270, 280 mark for the day, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, I'll aim for that, and we'll see how we go. Alrighty, no sooner do I say all that. Yeah, you're right, cross there. Yeah, cross there, it's okay. You crossing or? Yeah, cross here, it's okay. Yeah. That's all right, no worries. That's okay. Yeah, I was saying, no sooner do we talk about getting orders all around Balmain, with 2 going back over to Glebe, I thought, what the hell, I may as well do them. It's 20 bucks, so that'll put me up to 9 orders for the night. 20 bucks from 20 something dollars from 170 odd will be 190 roughly, and that means I'll be one off the 50 buck bonus when I'm over in Glebe. So I should pick one up once I drop these 2 over at Glebe. So and then from Glebe I can ride home. It's not too far from here, Balmain, Roselle area, so yeah, it's the way the cookie crumbles, and it's crumbled nicely for me. So I'll let this car overtake. We're going to pick these 2 up and head on over to Glebe. Alrighty, just dropped those 2 off, and just been told that I've hit the bonus target, so it's gone back to 15. No, 50. So the next bonus is 15, and you get 50 bucks extra. Okay, so don't think I'll worry about making the 15. I might do 1 or 2 more. Total I'm up to is $239.88, and it's 18 trips today. So I'll yeah, I'll ride around for a bit and see how we go. Alrighty, 250 bucks. Let's go and put it all on red, eh? On the roulette wheel. No, I'm just joking. Our next delivery of the night is one at Gelato Messina, inside the Star Food Court, Star City Food Court. So going to the casino in that way. This is like the food court area we've got here. A few nice little places in here, come and eat. There's Din Tai Fung in here, which I delivered from the other night. You can see these places have all opened back up again. Good stuff. It's actually pretty quiet. time is it? 7:30. Could be a few people in here eating. Blind Mexes, what's in here? Anyway, we're heading to Messina. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Is that near Messina, isn't he? Gelato Messina?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, through this way, is it?
Yeah.
On the left.
This way?
Yep, sorry. All the way through.
All the way to turn right.
Turn right, alright.
Yeah. Over there.
Perfect, thanks very much.
See you.
Have a good one. Yeah. How's that for camaraderie, eh? Good man. There's got even more restaurants in here. I didn't even realise there was this many. I just thought it was that you've been in there. Anyway. Here we are. Okay. Oh, yeah. I know where we are now. This is the other entrance where those escalators are. Okay. Anyway, it's pretty something to get it done. Yeah, I'll just stop off and do a quick finish up video before I head home. Try and beat this storm. We got some dragon boaters out there training. God, imagine me as a dragon boat coach. Anyway, so yeah, I'll have a look at the radar quickly. Holy mother of God, yeah, it is. All that rain is just about to hit us. So yeah, I'll get moving. Quick sip of drink and quickly check the results as well. Alrighty, so the tally total is for the day $256.64. So quite a good day. I mean, it's, if you consider it, it's sort of the about average day. If you take out the bonus, it's about 200 roughly a day. I like to try and hit. And yeah, well, that's actually 150 with the two bonuses of 50. So the two bonuses for the day put me at $100. So, and I did 20 orders, delivered 20 orders. So yeah, it was fun day. Head over to North Sydney, showed you all the Harbour Bridge. It's the Anzac Bridge, just in case you're wondering. The other random characters and God knows what. And now we're trying to beat a storm home. Should take me about 25 minutes to get back home. I think if I keep moving at a decent rate, I should beat it. Should get home in time. Geez, I wonder if they all know about the storm. Fisherman and photographer.
Potentially a good transition.
Yeah, that's sort of the start of the storm that's going to start heading over my way. So I better get the juice cooking and the jets on, I think, once I get over there. Yeah, it's been a good fun day once again. And I will take this opportunity here, a nice view, to thank you all for joining me on the trip today. Club mitts. Yeah, so thanks everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the day as much as I have. I did say I was going to crack a dirty joke earlier, but I don't think I will. Just focus on getting home, beating this storm home. Yeah, thank you all for watching. If you're tempted or you're considering doing food delivery by push bike or electric bike as I do, I've got 2 words for you. Do it. You will not regret it. Definitely won't regret it. Anyway, I better, oh, another dragon batter, cool. Get them up close. Going hard, look at him. Big boy at the front. And, ooh, yeah, look at that storm coming over. Holy moly. Okay, time to shut up and ride. As I said, thanks all for watching. And if you're tempted to get on to whether any platform, Uber Eats, Menulog, DoorDash, whatever you want, get on and do it, man. It's got a lot of freedom. You're your own boss. You can go on and offline whenever you like, literally whenever you like. Day, night, morning, noon. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and get on board if you feel so tempted. See ya.